If you clicked on this video, then that probably means that you don't really get the best FPS. And you're probably playing on either a laptop or a very old PC. And don't worry, I've been there too, but in this video, I've found some settings that if you enable or disable them, they'll be able to increase your FPS by 10, or if you're lucky, even 20. And at the end of this video, I'll also be showing a Lunar Client feature that might save you a lot of lag and FPS. So if you want the best possible performance out of Lunar Client, I'd suggest staying until the end of the video. But with enough said, let's hop straight into it. So the first thing you absolutely need to do is your Minecraft settings. Now I won't get into the best settings this video, but there are hundreds or even thousands of guides out there that show you what Minecraft settings to use for the best possible outcome. So before we get started, make sure you have Lunar Client. If you don't, then the link will obviously be in the description. So the first thing, if you go into settings and then performance, you'll see a few settings, not too many, just a few. Two that will probably make a visible difference is hide foliage and lazy chunk loading. So what hide foliage does, it basically just hides grass and double grass blocks. Basically just turns off all of this. So right now I'm currently getting around 80 FPS, but that's because I'm using motion blur shaders. But if I turn this on, it will hide everything, and I'm already getting over 100 FPS. That is a massive difference. If you're playing games like Survival or UHC, this will make a difference. Another mod that might make a small difference, not as much as the hide foliage one, but if you go on mods, settings and performance again, you'll see lazy chunk loading. And it alters how fast chunks can load. And as you can see, it says lower values can increase FPS by making large chunks load over a longer period of time. But if you don't have the best PC, then I'd say turning it all the way to low or lowest if you're that desperate. However, you're gonna have to sacrifice chunk loading speed for FPS. Now, if you still want a bit more FPS, then don't worry, there's one last thing you can do. And this seems pretty obvious, and it's in fact a very well-known one, but you might not be using it correctly. So on the Lunar Client launcher, if you go up and go to settings, you'll see everything here. So when you download Lunar Client, the default setting should be 4 GB allocated. What this does is allocate a specific amount of your RAM to the game to boost performance, but at the same time not using too much so that we can also use other apps running in the background at the same time, like Discord, Spotify, Chrome. And the best recommended setting is half of your computer RAM. I have 16 GB, so I want to turn it up all the way to 8. If you found this video helpful in any way, then I'd recommend watching this video right here on how to get the cleanest and best GUI, which will also increase your FPS. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.